white 1196. No retro car came with this. Same year, my Impala with the flow ship.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Diego Padres. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on the call. So the San Diego Padres are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So, almost ready to get underway, and today's starting pitcher, Joe Musgrove. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
That one ripped, but foul. And the pitch. Not even close there. 1-2 the count.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And the righty deals. And another ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And here it comes. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tatis snags it on the run. Here's the Pirates lineup now. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Andrew McCutchen.
He's near the top of the league in RBIs, and he's become a guy that they can count on to come through in big spots, and he has not disappointed. Man, pretty impressive. Top 5 in RBI in the National League.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
And that one is in the dirt. And it's 1-1. 1 out, bases empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. Misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Brian Reynolds, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Hit on the ground might be 2. Over to Kim. 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's O'Neal Cruz. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. Just missed. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
The shortstop takes the ball. Reynolds, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 2. Two outs. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one. His 22nd homer of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
I got to call NLDS Game 4 here in 2022 at Petco Park, where the Padres knocked out their rivals, the LA Dodgers. The place was just nuts the entire game. Terrific fan support. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Hard hit left side. Throws to first, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Jared Jones. What do you have on him?
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that's the first out.
Well, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
The Pirates up by 2 here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And it's even up.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And another ball. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. 2 away now.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Here's Manny Machado now. Reynolds trying to get there. Makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Andy Rodriguez. Musgrove back to work. Strike on the inside corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Kicks and deals. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Late with the swing there. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
That one misses. 3-2 now. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Rodriguez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Outside low, 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sliced hard but foul. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. Wouldn't chase that time. Rolled to short, could be 2. There's 1. And that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Pirates 2 and the Padres nothing. Back here at Petco Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Tatis is so athletic, he probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And it bangs up against the wall. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And he takes one right on the black. That's strike one. Big swing and a miss.
Healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. A really good pass at the ball.
Just outside. Gonna count 1 and 2. No outs. Runner over at third. That's off the mark. 2 and 2. Got him swinging. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got a changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
One away with a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. And now he's got a real chance at stranding that leadoff triple.
Yeah, back-to-back strikeouts, and now the scoring probability goes way down, and he's just got to focus, execute a couple more pitches, and he'll walk back to the dugout and breathe a sigh of relief.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
At the plate, Kyle Higashioka. That one misses, and it's 2 and 1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. 2 outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. So a leadoff triple, but they can't push across a run. We played 2 full. It's the Pirates 2 and the Padres nothing.
What now? Jump out. About to get on your barber. Shorty that's with me, go shoot like a jumper. Rounds get the rain and go boom like a thunder. One got your name on it, call it your number.
Back here in San Diego, on to the third inning. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Gonzalez, 24 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. On its way to the corner, Tatis flashes the leather on the run and catch.
The third baseman, number 13.
Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next is Pirates. The right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Andrew McCutchen. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. McCutchen into second, and he's got a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Ryan Reynolds here. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. There's the strike at the knees. And a swing and a miss. Off the mark there. And it's 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And another ball. O'Neal Cruz would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Struck him out looking. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 2 and the Padres nothing. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Jackson Merrill.
The center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
The pitch. In there at the knees, and that's strike 1.
First good strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Left-hand hitter waits. Center field. Drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Batting 9. The left fielder.
Now batting Tyler Wade. That misses. Ball 1. The Pirates leading by 2 here in the last half of the 3rd. And that's outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Fouled off left side.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And a base hit. And that turns the lineup over. Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. In for a strike, 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
Kicks and fires. And the slider just misses. Wade off of first with 2 away. And this one could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they trail by 1.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make a play.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now Manny Machado. Fly to left his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds sizes this one up. He's got it. And the inning is over. Padres with a run-scoring double. And the home team down to run. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, O'Neal Cruz. Musgrove back to work. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely.
A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Stepping in, Rowdy Tellez. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. That's his third home run of the series. It's 4-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
And now, Andy Rodriguez. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
In the air, left field. And that is a foul ball.
Wow, that was just foul. Very close to maybe being extra bases there.
Pitch misses there. And the count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Wade makes the play. And there's one down.
Now batting, the center field,
Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. 2 runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. Pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. And another ball. swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Davis, the next to hit, takes ball one. In for a strike, and the count 1-1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. Cannonball coming. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be rocking that stage to the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up. And if you still can't hear it, standing right there, but you can't get.
And we're back. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. So, Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors.
1-0.
Slider for a strike.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
And down on strikes. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. First pitch, not close. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball to the right side. Gonzalez. The throw to first. Already two gone here in the home fourth.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Profar climbs in on that left side. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Smoke to the left, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really good swing right there. That pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now it's going to be Kyle Higashioka. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a base hit. Profar around second, headed for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Fought off foul. Profar at third. Higashioka at first. 2 out of the inning. Next pitch is downstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. Not close with that one. Full count now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. That one ripped. That's back. And it's gone. And this game is tied. It's 4-4.
That's a game changer right there. A big-time swing, and we're all tied up. pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty with 2 away. Tyler Wade, the next up for the Padres. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And a base hit into right.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's going to be Ha-Sung Kim. First offering, runner goes, pitches low. Throw, safe!
That kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Already 3 runs across into frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Petco Park, here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Here comes a pitch. Fastball for a strike. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
0-2 now. And that skips in the dirt. Wouldn't chase that time. And the pitch. High fly ball out to left field. Wade sizing this one up. And there's one away. So the Pirates batting order turns over. And now here is Brian Hayes. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Righty delivers. Just off the outside edge. Now 1-2.
It's a good take.
Good eye in that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutcheon. And that one fouled off. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run homer. It's 6-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, the batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Joe Musgrove is done in this one, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. On the mound now, Stephen Colin.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
1 out, base is empty. Ryan Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. And that's just foul. The wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitcher's way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes, and there's 2 away. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered here in this one. The shortstop takes the ball. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Johnny Brito getting loose out there. Otto also getting ready. And a good eye there.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one hammered center field. That's back. That's long gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 7-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now, Rowdy Tellez. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Off the plate inside. And the count 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. The 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-4. This is Pirates baseball on the show Pittsburgh. Back here in San Diego, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. The pitch. And there's a ball.
You know, these Padres, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
And another ball.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's 3-2. And there's ball 4.
Well, that could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and leadoff batters on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Machado in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Next offering misses down and away.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
The pitch. Double play ball to second. Gonzalez. Over to Cruz. There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
Tatis in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That's inside, and 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 1-2. Out to center. Sawinski moving back for this one. Brings it in for the 3rd out. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here is Andy Rodriguez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. There's a strike. Rodriguez measures 6 feet even, 23 years old. And he's usually a catcher, but today he's starting at first. The wind of the pitch.
Well, this will give his legs a break a little bit. Instead of being squatted down the entire game, he can be upright and just kind of stay close to first base over there.
Right-handed reliever. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
Good job to fight that one off. Misses inside. 3-2 now. And he deals. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground to third. Machado throws to first in time. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. And now the center fielder, Jack Sawinski, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the air, left field, sizes this one up, makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Henry Davis, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. This one in the air. Settles underneath it. Hauls it in to end the inning. So they make short work of them there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Pirates 7, Padres 4. Bottom of the 6th, and now Jake Cronenworth.
The first baseman.
pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. That one fouled off. The wind of the pitch.
Ball, high.
That one missed.
3-1.
That's in for a strike at 95. 3-2 now. And the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really toe the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Now at the plate, Jurickson Profar. 1 for 2. Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Dauri Moreta.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Moreta is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. One down, base is empty. And that one upstairs.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Kyle Higashioka, the next up for the Padres. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Next offering is in for a strike.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
At the belt and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs and all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Now here is Jackson Merrill. He's already homered in this game. Left-hand batter waits. Good eye right there.
He hasn't played like a rookie this year, that's for sure. I questioned if his power would translate right away, but he's been blasting home runs since he got here.
Sneaks through, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So digging in, Tyler Wade. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Now fly ball to right center. Sawinski under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Padres leave a pair, and they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. And we're back. New inning getting started. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Wandy Peralta appears to be getting loose. Cosgrove also throwing. And the righty deals. That one almost got him.
1-1.
Next offering is in the dirt. That clips the corner. A wind in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And that's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident. They can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Bounce to the left side. Kim fires over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutcheon. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Headed towards the corner. Tatis makes the grab on the run. Bottom of the 7th. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Ha-Sung Kim. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Out there to center. Sawinski makes the grab on the run.
Number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Flips the corner. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. You're the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball there. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. High fly ball down the left field line. Reynolds sizes this one up, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The Padres trailing by 3 here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Fly ball down the line, and foul as it bangs off the fence. Kicks and deals. Down the line. McCutcheon after it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Here's the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Settles under it. And it's caught for the out.
Number 13.
Here's Machado. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. 2 outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan Reynolds. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And here it comes. And it's fouled away. Kicks and fires. Slice to right. Tatis balls it in, and there's one away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, O'Neal Cruz. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now if it did.
And that's outside. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Robert Suarez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Tom Cosgrove.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
The pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So up next, Rowdy Tellez. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. He swings and fouls one off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Oh, I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So 2 down. Next is switch hitting first baseman Endy Rodriguez. 1 for 3. First pitch misses. Man at second. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. And it's strike 2.
1-2.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Higashioka up with it to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Pirates lead 1. They hold a 7-4 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Aroldis Chapman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
The right field
pitch. There's a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
0-2.
Tatis waits. And Tatis able to stay alive. So 2 strikes on Tatis. And there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
The first baseman, number 9.
We all saw his hit hard, but how hard was it, Siggy? Statcast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
And here is Jake Cronenworth. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Sawinski should have this one. He's got it. And next is the designated hitter, Jurickson Profar. That just misses, and that's ball 1. There's a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Gets under it and pops it up. Settles under this one. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
The catcher,
Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
There's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. To get to the 9th, got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Reynolds makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Robert Suarez.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So digging in, Jack Sawinski. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. The pitch just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Bullpen action for the Padres. A lefty up and throwing out there. And the 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, it's hard to get the barrel to it.
Righty to the plate. The pitch out there. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, big power guy right there. And generating so much bat speed, it's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Davis in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Two balls, no strikes to count.
2 balls, no strike.
Here comes a pitch. Out to short, Kim. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, the second baseman.
Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. To third. And it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. On and missed, struck him out, and the Pirates go 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8-9, 1-2 up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Pirates 7, Padres 4. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, David Bednar.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Merrill stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. And a quick out, number 1. He's 2 outs away. Tyler Wade getting ready to hit. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Bednar, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Last chance for the Padres. Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And misses inside. Two 2-0 to count. Here it comes. Inside, just missed. The Padres trailing by 3. They're the last half of inning number 9.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And now 3-2. The Padres down to their final strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
In the box now, no balls and a strike. That's down and in. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two outs. And that one fouled off. Here's a 2-2. And that's too high.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got
ball game.
Well, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Tell you my problems, meditating my silence. But I keep pushing my pen, rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, now no Creflo Dollar. Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go follow. All the fake fans go pop.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 3 runs on base. For the Padres, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors, they left 7 runs on base. Time for ball, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to watch JJ.